guys, what's up? I'm back again. So, first off, I want to represent the Choo Choo Classic. Yeah, repping my band shirts. Um, also, I wanted to represent my little frat daddy hat. But I want to talk to you a little bit about accents. That's one of my new obsessions here. Not recently at all, actually. I've had an obsession with accents for a while. But so, I thought I'd bring it up since, like, my other two obsession videos had to do with people who had British accents. So, I'm not going to do a British accent, but I'm going to do an accent, two accents, actually, and here they go. Oh my god, guys, this is my song! So, I have a story for you, okay? So, excuse me, I'm looking fly today. I gotta check out my reflection. Yeah. So, like, you guys, I have a story for you, okay? So, yesterday, this guy comes up to me, like, we were both working out at the gym, I was in my high heels, like, it was hot, so, like, I'm in my high heels, and I saw him leaving, and he looks at me and he goes, "Where you going, babe?" And I'm like, "I'm going to my heels, where do you think you're going?" And he's like, "I'm going with you," and I'm like, "No, you're not, I'm more classy than that, like, I might look a little trashy, but I keep it classy, okay?" So, like, it just made me sit here and think, like, what do I have to do to make guys like me? Like, I don't understand, like, I'm sitting here and, I go and do the gym, and I do my own laundry, and I tan. I'm not really tan right now. I haven't had money to go to, like, the tan because, I don't have to work. I'm a guido. So, like, I don't know what you have to do. Like, I have a cute dog. I like coffee sometimes, only with, like, a little bit of creamer. A lot of creamer. Like, I have to have a lot of creamer. It has to be, like, white, See how I like my coffee. And I have to have a lot of sugar in it. Like, you have to put, like, this much sugar in it so it tastes good, But, like, that still counts as coffee, right? So, like, the hipsters have to like me. That's a hipster thing. And, like, hipsters like, people who like coffee, and they have, like, they're supposed to love people more. I don't know. Like, I've never seen a hipster. I think they're not real. But, like, I don't know what to do. So, the moral of this story here is, like, being yourself isn't gonna get you anywhere, so just be a Guido. Well, looky there. I said that like 5 times. So, the Northern Healy is back. How about that? That's wonderful. Okay, so, I have a little story for you. So, I have to tell you a secret, okay? So, yesterday at the presidential voting, I secretly wrote in Sarah Palin, but it's because she's from my hometown, and she's a lady, and I want a lady president. Well, look at that. Like, who doesn't want a lady president? And today, I was, at the store, and I come out, and some guy's, like, looking at my car, and I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "All those, like, family stickers you have there." I said, "Yeah, I put them in my car myself." And he said, "Well, they're all mooses with little hair bows for the girls, and, like, little baseball hits for the boys, and that's just silly." And I said, "Well, I'm actually living in Alaska and Canada. I have 2 houses, one there and one there, and so I like mooses." And he said, "Well, that's just strange." And so I said, "Well, you're not my friend." And so I left. And that was that. People these days. So basically, all that just proved to you was that I have no friends and no life, but I can do a mean accent sometimes. So, that's all I gotta say for today. So, thanks for watching, guys, and, like, leave some comments in the comment box or whatever. Like, leave me some accents of yours, that would be cool. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching and all that jazz. You stay classy, San Diego. Hey, you guys, I have a story for you. Another story, I know. Like, whatever. So, I have a story. It's about me and this guy who calls himself the doctor. Like, it's weird, I know, but whatever. So, like, okay. So I'm walking home from the gym, you know, I'm in my heels because I exercise in heels. Like, who doesn't? Like, right? So, I'm walking home, and then, like, this guy does pass me, and he's just like, what are you doing standing there? We are under attack by aliens. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no... And then I look up, and there's an alien spaceship right above me. Like, right above me! And so I was like, oh my god, this is like an episode of, like, I don't even know, but it's like a movie, and it's so cool. So, like, what do I do? So he just looks at me and he goes, take my hand and run. And so I just stop him and I'm like, okay, hold on, this sounds really crazy, but, like, I'm in Gucci shoes. So I take off my shoes and I hold them and I'm like running. I don't run. Like, that's weird. We dads don't run. So I'm like running with my heels and I go with him and he takes me to this little blue box and I'm like, honey, we won't fit in that together. Like, I may look skinny, but I'm kind of voluptuous. So he looks at me and he says, it's bigger on the inside. And I look at him and I go, I've heard that before. And so he opens the door and it really is bigger on the inside. And he's sitting there and he goes, it's called a tortoise? A tortoise? Tortoise? I don't really remember what it was called. It's been, a couple days. But, like, he opened the door and it's, like, huge on the inside and I don't even know how that works. So I just, whatever, I get in there and he's like, press these buttons, and I stop him and I look at him and I go, who are you? And he says, I'm the doctor. And I said, Doctor who? And he starts laughing and I'm just like, no sir, that's not funny, I want to know who you are. And he just keeps laughing and I don't get it. But he finally somehow manages to tell the aliens to go away because he doesn't like to kill people. And so he kicks me out of his little TARDIS. So he kicks me out of his little blue box and he looks at me and he goes, you're gonna have to go now. And I said, well, can I come with you? And he said, you're too obnoxious. And I said, hey, at least I do my GTL. And he's like, what does that mean? And I said, gym tan laundry. And then he went away. But I met the doctor and nobody believes me. So that was my story, and I hope you liked it. Ting.